I mean, super cute on the Sunday. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to continue to play Validate today. We are going back into it with my main guy, Malik. Okay, so let's pack it in and see what he got to say because I don't know about him. I don't know about him. But thanks for coming. Thanks for clicking on the video and watching. Hopefully, you stay tuned to see what else I have coming. And I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Okay, we got Yolonda. Why did I say it like that? Yolonda. She's 28. She got the fish cap on. Okay? Find an email head ass. Low key. But it matched the necklace. I can't hate on the fit. That's a nice fit for real. I really can't because it's real cute. We on Tinder looking for struggling singles in our area. I don't know why we want to do that because it seemed like we struggling ourselves. But let's get to it. We're gonna see what Yolonda talking about. I love the colors in this game. Girl at the poetry slam. I've never been to a poetry slam. I used to watch poetry slam videos all the time though. In the past few months, you have gotten a better understanding of how life has been treating you. The mothers of your children have left you alone for the most part, at least since you started taking your kids to school and picking them up whenever they ask. Damn. What do we be doing for our kids? Nothing? You made an effort to get closer with your kids outside of the basic childish shit you found yourself indulging in. What were we doing with them? Side note, why the fuck does your daughter like Peppa Pig so much? Now she like, I hate Peppa Pig. I hate that bitch. I hate Peppa Pig so fucking much. Why does she fucking like Peppa Pig? I would not let my kids be out here watching Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig will always get slander when it comes to me out my mouth. I know. Something about those eyes haunts you. It's not even her eyes. It's just her. And you find yourself looking away whenever she puts it on. I'm blocking the channel. But the one thing you still find troubling is the trajectory of your rap career. You have a decent following on SoundCloud and people are talking about your music locally. Okay. Maybe because you sort of shifted from serious rap to comedy rap, doing stuff to appeal the big Bach crowd you've begrudgingly accepted. All these bees is gonna piss me off, bro. Who knew it would be so easy to get teens to do shitty dances to your fucked up music? It's real easy. Always been easy, kinda. Rapping off beat on a shit beat appears to be the pinnacle of music these days. Dang. Kind of. At least on TikTok. But that's on you. Ain't nobody tell you to go over there. And as much as you hate to admit it, it's getting you a lot more attention than the things you've put your heart and soul into. That's unfortunate, boo. With this stuff, it takes you maybe an hour tops to create a shit beat with some samples. So you a beat maker. And the rapping just comes naturally. Maybe you were just meant for comedy rap. You ignore that feeling of failure for the time being. You have things to do and a backpack full of CDs slung over your shoulder. You're making rap music on Big Bach, okay, and on SoundCloud, but you got a backpack full of CDs. It's not added up. One of the homies told you about this place on the Upper East Side of the city, not too far from your place, but you still took the trip and drove instead of calling a ride share. Who knows what kind of women you can pull at an open mic? Okay. I mean, why were you gonna call a Uber or a ride share or whatever to the poetry slam, the open mic, if you have a car? You gotta pay for parking or something? Or like, is there limited parking over there, or what's going on? You only drove your own car because you might get women? I don't understand the logic. Women gravitate towards you and typically stay for a couple of weeks until they realize how inconsistent you are when it comes to maintaining relationships. Dang, homie, maybe you need to work on yourself. Maybe you do need to take that ride share so you won't bring no girls home. Or until one of your baby mamas, yikes, probably Tara, finds out you're talking to another woman and tries to sabotage you because she's an evil woman who only wants to see a black man lose. Sir, I'm sure she just wants to see you lose. I don't really think it got anything to do with you being black, but go ahead. Maybe if you had gotten a Ghanaian woman pregnant, your mother wouldn't see you as such a disappointment. Your siblings wouldn't make fun of you every chance they get. Dang. You've dealt with enough favoritism growing up. What with how much lighter your skin is compared to your siblings, being the only one to get the light skin gene from your great grandfather on your mom's side. Your parents expected so much from you, but you've done nothing but disappoint. Dang. You ain't used your light skin privileges to your advantage. Disappointment. A light skin disappointment. Dang. Yet Alice was different. She never saw your flaws. She was your first love, the woman you wished your mother approved of. They never got along. You've known Alice since you were in high school, but didn't actually start talking to her until you both graduated. Okay. Becoming local rappers brought you both closer, and you soon fell in love with her. But the love never felt mutual, no matter how much she tried to convince you that it was. Ooh, baby, not you liked her more than she liked you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You knew her love wasn't for people, but for her craft, and it showed more when you got her pregnant. She didn't seem to care about the child you both had. Damn. Ain't neither one of y'all shit. Some people just don't deserve to be parents. Some people just don't need to be parents. So I'm not gonna say they don't deserve to be parents based off the information I know about them at this time. But neither one of y'all needed some kids. Both of y'all ain't shit. You can't think about that right now. You're already an hour late to this open mic, and if you sit in your car any longer, someone might call the cops. Dang. For sitting in your car? I mean, yeah. You enter the salon. Yeah, this is a hair salon, but instead of the usual chairs and mirrors, it's rows and rows of folded chairs. The ceiling is littered with spotlights, bright neon lights shaped like roses hug the walls. You'll come here with your daughter one day. Or should you? Or you should at least, but she's been asking for braids for a while. Get that baby hair braided. You find yourself lingering at the doorway, not wanting to disturb the person on stage reciting a poetry slam, and not a very good one. How you know? You ain't even inside, hating from outside the club, in your attempt to find a seat. So you wait, listening for a moment before realizing you ultimately are not that interested. The bag on your shoulder is slipping. You move your shoulder to adjust it. Not all your CDs about to fall out. You scan the area in front of you, and just from behind you can already tell, Lord, you've been running into a few familiar faces here. People you want to talk to? Nah. But you know they might try and talk to you if you try to perform, even though you may be a little late for that. Hey, who the fuck knows what will happen? Was there a sign-up list? Do you need to sign up, or is it like, I mean, I know it's open mic, but like, is it open entry too? You didn't realize how long you were lingering near the door until you heard the soft voice of someone speaking right above a whisper. You nearly jumped, not expecting anyone to pay much attention to you. You looked down in the direction of the voice that came from. Hey, you look new here. You want to perform or are you just checking out the scene? Why are you so shook? Why are you so scared? You showed up? You came here. She caught you by surprise and you find yourself staring a little more than you would like to admit, starstruck or heart eyes. You really can't decide what emotion you want to portray or you think you're portraying. What the entire fuck is wrong with you? Not you flustered. The man who can sling any hoe he wants is suddenly starstruck in front of a woman, a really beautiful woman. Well, dang, maybe because she's not a hoe. I don't know. Yeah, dang, bro. Oh, shit, no. I mean, maybe. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. My homie told me to come here and check out the scene, get my clout up, and pass out some tapes. Why are you using clout in real life everyday sentences that you're applying to yourself? That's whack as hell. You a rapper? Yeah, girl. I mean, yeah, I'm a musician. Are you like a Sukihana type of musician where you ain't a musician, you rap. You make raps. You make music or what? Am I supposed to choose an answer? I'm a musician. Yeah, you said you wanted to be here. Oh, what instrument do you play? I don't play an instrument. Girl, musician is a broad term. I mean, I guess you can assume that they play an instrument, but musician can also be like singing, songwriting, producing. Means anyone who makes music, right? Exactly. It's like she wants you to see how annoyed she is by this conversation. I mean, your response wasn't even all that, or at least most of the people here. Okay, now you just feel like an asshole. Hopefully that doesn't put her all too much. We feel like an asshole. I do not feel like an asshole. She should feel like an asshole for trying to roll her eyes at me. Talking some, everybody don't use that definition like that around here. Okay, well, baby, you clearly know I'm not from around here, so don't do that. Don't do that. I just rap and produce beats. A musician. Talking about. Yolanda, you need to get up out my face. Don't give her the mixtape with the hearts on it. Give her a blank one. You reach into your bag, offering her a tape, one of your nicer ones, a sleek case with your name and number, even a heart near the end of it. This one is always saved for the ladies. You're the only one in the city actively handing out mixtapes, and the majority of people don't even have a working CD players in their cars anymore. We really don't. Like, I be wanting to buy old games. Like, I almost bought The Sims 2. When I was at like this little Comic-Con anime convention thing that they be doing on the weekends. But I was like, dang, I don't even got no CD player. I don't even think my PC has like a CD player on it. My laptop don't got no CD player on it. I gotta go get my old computer, my old laptop that be sounding like it's literally about to explode. Like one day it literally started like beeping and the alarm started setting off and it had that fan going like crazy in the living room. I had to step away because I said that shit explode. I don't have time to get caught up in the crosshairs. But that was the last thing that I remember actually having a CD player attached to it, which is disheartening because I was like, dang, maybe I want the physical thing. Okay. And so I didn't buy it. I should have still bought it. I'm upset. Got a name? Yolonda. Is the fish upset too? You sure giving out CDs is the best form of advertising? You know most people don't even have a CD player anymore. What about BoundCloud? He on BoundCloud too? something about keeping it physical makes it more authentic, you know? What if the white man decides to close the internet and everything we kept on it is gone? That can happen at any time. At least I still got my music in physical form. Facts. See, this is why I should got the damn Sims 2 game. Fuck. You've read your fair share of theories about how the internet is controlled by select few companies who can decide to shut it down whenever they want to. And the thought of that is daunting at times. Now, I ain't never heard of that conspiracy theory per se, but I feel like it's probably some truth to it. Honestly, the same people who run the media, they listen. At any point in time, if they want to take the internet and shut the shit down like we was North Korea, they could do that. Losing all of your progress, your fans, and haters is scary enough to keep you awake at night. Fine, I'll take you up on that. Scary enough to keep you awake at night. I don't know about that. Maybe because I got the chance to grow up without the internet being so present in my life, like especially in my childhood. Like, I feel like I would be perfectly okay if the internet kind of went away. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be perfectly okay. But I'll just go back to watching all my Bratz movies I got on DVD. We gonna thug it out. But you can't go around blaming the white man for everything. Are you one of those white people aren't that bad type? Why are we sitting here talking about white people? We're supposed to be talking about our rap music. From this entirely, but then you remember she offered to let you perform is probably one of the people in charge here. With the way people talk in this city, you'd rather not have your reputation ruined over this. Haha, what? No, I mean, really? Not really. A lot of them come here and are pretty cool, but I'm always wary, you know? She's one of those. What a what? Fine, you can't get mad that she doesn't follow your philosophy. Not many people have the IQ to understand it. What is your IQ, sir? You don't even take care of your fucking kids. Shut up. Excuse me. Sometimes you think everything is going great and then bam. They can't take you home because their parents don't like us. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's really shitty. I've had my fair share of Korean grandmother being like that until I have to remind her that I'm black. Oh, fair share of my Korean grandmother being like that until I have to remind her that I'm black. Okay. Reaching a hand up to rub at the back of your neck. You have a little more in common with this woman than you thought you would. Still, did that happen to us? Carefully with the words you say. You can't give her all of you yet. Why is this y'all intro conversation? This is a whack conversation. Always wondering when he brings home some Ghanaian woman. She still hates my baby mamas, but treats my kids like her own. They're with her right now. Baby, is he saying this out loud? Because I wouldn't be saying this out loud like, can't give her all of me just yet. But here you go throwing in the white man conspiracy theories and your baby mama and your moms got issues and your kids in the first intro conversation. Like, no thank you, sir. No thank you. No thank you. But I am French and Korean. The colonizer and the colonized. We'll just laugh it off, I guess, since she's laughing. So if I fuck you, would you be considered colonizer or pussy? This man is crazy. This man is crazy. Not that I have a problem with that, as long as the homies don't know. I didn't know he was gonna say all that. It ain't like I'm fucking a white girl again. What? What was wrong with the white girl? Was it because her parents didn't like you? But what does that have to do with her? Colonizer pussy? What's going on? That was a one-time thing, just once, and you were still young when you did it. You should have realized she was fetishizing you when she bragged about how good you were on social media. Dang, now you got fetishized. Okay, fuck her then. Fuck that white girl, yeah. Yeah, she ain't shit for that. She ain't shit for that. Like, you know your dick game is bomb, but come on now. Keep that on the down low. You can't keep anything else on the down low. I don't know why you keep your dick game on the down low either. I don't fuck men who aren't creatives. He just told you he was a rapper. But you did pass me a tape and wait, is she considering fucking you too? Maybe after I give it a listen. You would give yourself a point for that one. But you have been trying to tone down the misogyny lately. Got a CD player in here? Shit, we can always go to my car and pop it in. Sir, ditch this joint. I'm not ditching anything, but I will head out to listen to this tape. Just 2 songs. Other people still have to perform. You know, maybe you should bring out the scoreboard for this one. You always like to log your accomplishments. And so far you've had 2. Log your accomplishments? Sir, you're 26 years old. What the hell do you mean bringing out some scoreboard to log your accomplishments in some little black book? I'm gonna need you to get it together. Malik 1, Yolonda 0. Okay, I'll give you that. It's not... You lead her in the direction of your car after passing out a few tapes to people in the back row. It's crazy she's getting in the car with a random man and his mixtape. Don't ever do this. If a random man walks into your establishment and it's just like, hey sis, I know how to fuck pussy. I don't fuck the white man. You want to listen to my mixtape in my car? I got some hearts on it with my name and number. Here you go. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is bad. This is bad. Like, I could not imagine if I just met a man at night at that and said, let's go get into my car. And low-key, no, I couldn't imagine, because some man tried to do this to me in Walmart, tried to get me into his car, talking about something. Oh, if I pay for your groceries, can you come talk to me in my car? You know, how much would it take for me to talk to you in the car? Like, what if I bought all of this for you? Absolutely not, sir. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Do not be going places with people, bro. Nah, bro. People be crazy out here. Men be crazy out here. Do not do it, girl. Don't get caught up. That's crazy. I can't believe she really went to the car with this man. And his mixtape. Girl, you do not know this man. Do you got that thing on you? You got that thing on you? Because you gonna need something. I don't know. You a risk taker, risk shaker, because this ain't me. You led her in the direction of your car. After passing out a few tapes to people in the back row, she didn't comment on it. So she's probably seen it before. Your car is clean-ish. You keep shit off the floor, but you are a father of 2 young kids, and with that comes spills, pours, and the occasional food stain. But you never know who might pull up. Your mother always told you women don't like a messy man. They don't. I don't like messy people in general. Men or women. You use your remote to unlock the door. Thank God it worked this time. Walking a few steps ahead to open the door for her. Welcome to Casa de Malik. You living in your car? Exactly. Like, why would you say that? You feel yourself flushing up. This is stupid. You never let women see this part of you until you hit the bedroom. What is it about this woman who allows you to be so vulnerable despite just meeting her? Alright, she's getting a point for that. Okay. Is she a witch? You heard those were real. Your African mother always told you to stay away from them. You ignore the voice in your head as you put in your tape, skipping to one of your more popular songs. Nah, if it's good, don't skip. Play the first one. She doesn't seem... Nigga, this is awful. Whoa. But it felt like she just got your ass after that one. She probably hears a lot of music from the performance and you didn't live up to her high expectations. But not everyone can be a lover. You shrug it off as you look towards the car parked in front of yours. Swallow that pride. Nobody wants to see that. Fine, fair. Not everyone has to like my style. It isn't about your style. I know what you're going for. It's just you need to find the beat to match. I've heard a lot of rappers. I'm in here every Friday. I have to get back. Walking back towards the shop, you jog to meet up with her. Stepping ahead of her to open the door, you're smooth with it as you lean down to whisper in her ear. The nervousness of earlier dispersing into the evening sky. Now your confidence is in full light-skinned mode. Child. You gotta use it to your advantage sometimes. I'm not done with you. Okay. Sir, that was awful. Yeah, that was awful. Like, you deserve to get punched in the throat for that. To be fair, it's been a couple months since you tried to spit game, and that's the best you could do. You've been focusing on being a somewhat better father. Dating with 2 kids is not ideal. She looks flustered. You have to give yourself a point for that dub. Is that a dub? Yolonda, why is this wowing you? Why are you going back to your job and this man coming back after you talk some I wasn't done with you yet. Why did that fluster you? It would have flustered me in a you need to back up a little bit kind of way. Not in a oh my gosh, he's not done with me yet. Girl boo. Child boo. Well, now you really can't leave. You already hooked her in. Might as well keep reeling. You take a seat in the back and pull out your phone, scroll on social media to pass the time until this thing is over. You might need to be listening to some of these other rappers and take some notes because apparently your music sucked. You watch her from the corner of your eye. She seems to run this place and she smiles a lot. Huh? You avoid thinking about it. You definitely didn't spend the entire past hour thinking about why you liked her smile so much. Absolutely not. That's lame as hell. It's not lame. The lights cuts back on and everyone leaves, slowly but surely. You don't pay attention to them. You got other plans in mind. Malik Patterson will get laid tonight. Oh, dang. Okay. She looks at peace as she clears the set. You decide to be a gentleman and help her out, reaching down to pick up the mic stand she was holding from the ground. Let me help you with that. It's all part of the charm. You pick up a few more mic stands, placing them where the others are grouped near the back. Sir, if you're gonna be a gentleman, be a gentleman. Being a gentleman should be part of your charm or your game. It should be a part of you, period. Your personnel. You know you don't have to do this. You could have left when everyone else left. You're trying to get in them pants, girl. I can't be a good guy? Wow, what a world we live in. You're only being a good guy, it seems like, because you want to get in her pants, sir. Being an unironic incel isn't that funny. She even rolls her eyes at you. Ouch. You bring your hand up to your chest, feeling offense. Fine, you can put this by the other mics in the corner. Sure thing, princess. Princess? But it got her to work up again. And honestly, that's another point for you. This man is giving his self points too casually. Trying to make a good impression, or that might just be the perfectionist in you. You really can't tell at this point. Just wanted to make a good first impression. Guess you made your mind up. First impressions. You like what you saw today? Mhm. It's time. Your favorite part of flirting. The praise. I like it more if you listen to more of my music. She don't want to listen to more of your music. Let's just go straight for it. She already said this shit was trash. Was that too much? It felt like too much. Well, was it? Well, we weren't about to ask her to listen to more of our music, so that's gonna have to be what we dishing out. Nigga, don't act like I haven't heard that one 1,000 times. Yikes, what airing? You're going to have to do better if you want anything to do with me. For a woman this calm, she's feisty. You like that in a woman. Someone who can talk back. Too many women allow you to get away with your bullshit instead of calling you out. And that's boring. Oh my god. Why you want to be so toxic so bad? Like, oh my god. You like creating chaos. Lord. When you know you're going to get punished for it. Punished probably isn't the right word to use there. No was right. That's what you like. Fine. Tell everyone to go home. I'll clean this place myself. What? You think cleaning is going to win me over? Man. You realize you don't actually want to do that. Okay. Let's backpedal a little bit. Oh, I was kidding. I wouldn't do that. Okay. Unless you want me to. Okay. You do need to stop talking. Let's stop talking, Malik. Once you notice you're still standing over her, you take a step back to give her some room. Thank God you showered and brushed your teeth before this. Were you not gonna do that? If I'm going back out anywhere after work, I might not necessarily always shower before I go back out, but I'm gonna brush my teeth. If you really want some pussy, you're going to have to try a lot better than that. Okay? You were not expecting that one at all. She really fucking got you there. You didn't expect to have to try so hard tonight. Guess you have to bust out the big ones then. What do you want? Don't you have the rest of a mixtape to show me? You just said, girl, you said that his music sucked. Why would you want to go back and listen to the rest of his fucking mixtape? Girl, you know you don't want to go and listen to his mixtape. You just want to go back and get back in his car. Girl, stop. You perk up, but you can't show your excitement. I'll scare her away. So I should have just chose to go see the music in the first place. Then she wouldn't have gave me all this dang attitude. Both y'all is stupid, and y'all both pissed me off. Didn't you say it was awful? Exactly. Are too confident. Not should you have anything against a confident woman. You just don't need a hard on in public, especially in front of a woman just met. You wonder if she's into doming. Yeah, but I still have to listen to the whole thing. Girl, do you? Are you a producer? You got some like ties with some record labels or something? Thinking this was going to be a buzz. Again, you calm yourself down. She can step away from this at any moment, and you thought of that is a little scary. And the thought of that is a little scary. Usually, the women you fuck are wrapped around your finger, but she is acting like she couldn't care less. Honestly, it's hurting your ego. but you ignore it for the time being as you reach into your bag and grab your keys. Then let's go. Let's go. Above her head, instead, realizing she's not as short as you thought she was, you could just lean down and... Okay, that was a lot of periods. So how do you do you smoke? Damn, sis! Are the windows down? Did you ask? My kids gotta come back up in here. Like, dang. What? You're literally in love. You haven't had a girl impress you like this in years. You're staring and you know you're staring, but fuck. Mouth hanging like an open fish. Why is the fact that she smokes weed when you over? I know, but you do. Damn. How do you know? She reaches in between your seats to pull out a honey bush wrapper you probably forgot to throw out. How did she see that? One of your specialty ones that you removed the safety off of. The light-skinned player in you comes out in full effect, almost like there's a full moon. You quickly remove the blunt from her lips, your free hand moving the cup to her neck, tilting her chin slightly as you kiss her. I'm just really... Me personally, I'm trying to figure out how the hell we ended up here, because you just gonna take the blunt out her mouth and then kiss her? Like, first of all, girl, if I met a guy and I already got into his random car, listened to his mixtape, the mixtape I thought was trash, listened to 2 songs, thought they were trash. Maybe we have some good conversation or whatever. She must have really honestly just wanted to fuck him too, because she's not getting in. Girl, she ain't getting that car to listen to that damn mixtape. Like I said before, she said that shit was trash. She said blatantly and blunt as hell. Sir, nigga, that shit is trash. You're offbeat. Why are you giving it to me in a CD? Are you not on BoundCloud? She was roasting the fuck out of this man. Well, I don't want to say she was roasting the fuck out of this man. She was just giving her honest opinion. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like both of y'all is delusional, and I don't have time to dissect this. There is no hesitation. If anything, it felt like desperation. She's returning the kiss like you two are in a long-term relationship, and she just been reminding you of the reasons why she loves you. It's like you're kissing Alice. Ooh, yuck. Despite everything, despite it being nearly a year since you two have been intimate, you still yearn for her. You still yearn and search. You still search for Alice in every situationship. You ache for that intimacy, that passion, a love so grand it scatters your thoughts and leaves you reeling, speechless, and breathless. Well, I don't want to say I don't know if you're going to find it fucking random girls in your car at poetry slams, but I mean, you might. I don't know. But also his mindset is just really childish as hell. Like, I don't know. And Alice don't even seem that damn great, to be quite honest with you. The man, The hand on your shoulder brings you back to reality. Okay, yeah, you're kissing Yolonda. Probably not a good idea to be thinking about your ex-girlfriend while making out with another woman. No, it's not. Before you realize she never gave you permission to touch her beyond kissing. Your hands sort of hover over the space in between you. You're the first one to pull away. Slightly lightening the blunt before sealing it from her to take a hit, just as you planned. If you only kiss me to get the first hit, that's a low blow, man. Low blow. That's called being smart. The white man's education doesn't teach you that. Why are we bringing up the white man again? White man's education. Y'all both some hotep hoes. You let out a laugh, exhaling smoke from the window. She has been a little too critical of your ideologies for your liking. What ideologies? You just keep bringing up the white man in every sentence. That's not necessarily an ideology. Most women don't even question it, but again, yeah, probably because the women you dating are a little dumb. She isn't like most women. It's almost like something is wrong with her. Just question her. You know, this is the second time you brought up white people like you're trying to defend them. You brought them up first, sir. You're starting to convince me you're some white man supporter. It's kind of a turnoff. What? I didn't know he was gonna say all that. Oh my gosh. White man supporter? Why are you going around hating, bro? Bro. To not make a fool out of yourself in front of this woman, you really started to think this shit isn't worth it. There's a long pause before you start laughing. She doesn't look very amused. Uh-huh. Kids are messy and working. Yeah, we get it. Having 2 kids is hard. You got kids? Two different mamas. As long as I don't post you on my socials, you'll be fine. You're just full of fucking problems, huh? Exactly. Also, post her on your socials. Y'all are still in the first meeting of each other. What do you mean posting on socials? What are we talking about? You are full of problems. It hurts. It hurts so bad that you'll give her a point. Bro. She's right. You are full of problems. A lot of fucking problems. Too many to write into your lyrics. Maybe you should start and make sure they match the beat. You could never properly articulate them. And maybe that's why you never excel in personal rap. Huh? You shrug, attempting to steer away from your approaching bad mood with a lighthearted joke. Not a problem if I act right. That's what my mom would say. So you're a mama's boy. Yeah, he is. A light-skinned mama's boy to be exact. Fuck no, my mom hates me. Only because you didn't take full advantage of your light-skinned privileges. Per her words. Both of my parents do. Oh. Why the fuck would you say that? You said a lot of other things that I feel like you shouldn't have been saying, so I don't know why you drawing the line here at my parents hate me. You've had women express how emotional weakness is such a turnoff, and you typically don't last long with them. You try not to talk too much about your personal life to anyone, so why was she different? Oh, baby boy, talk about your feelings. You can get out of this. You always manage to find a way out of every bad situation you put yourself in. It isn't that big of a deal. She's showing interest. It's like she wants to know more about the fuck up family life you have. Sure about that? You hope she isn't one of those healing therapist types you hear about on Bitter. Maybe you need one of the healing therapist types. It seems like you got a lot of problems that you kind of need some healing. Next thing you know, she's going to pull out crystals and suddenly you'll get a nosebleed. You're not worth her pulling out crystals, sir. How bad Cottonmouth is kicking your ass. You don't got no water? Many bottles for the two of you. Might just be anxiety. You're not used to talking about yourself. Or really about anything deep with anyone. Oh my gosh. You gotta talk about it with somebody, boo. Even if it's yourself. Use your journal to write it down. It's nothing more than surface level conversation. Something you've grown used to in the years of customer service interactions. Yeah, that's why I hate customer service. Sometimes knowing too little about someone is for the best. I'm Ghanaian. Both of my parents came here from Ghana in the 80s and started a new life. Dad even got a white ass last name just to assimilate and follow the white man's rules. Dang. He met my mother and they fell in love, had a wedding, and yada yada yada. You know how that goes. One of the few things you completely resent your father for. The way he assimilated to American culture just to fit in, then did nothing with his life after. Dang, homie. Now you're stuck with the white ass last name, and half of the Ghanaians you know don't even think you're one of them. Dang. Why did he change his whole last name? I still think I'm an accident, but growing up, my dad always seemed to hate everything I did. Maybe he was just a hateful man. I was really into art growing up, and one day my dad got so fed up with my shit that he banned me from drawing. Damn, daddy? Motherfucker can't draw? Hell. Forced me to read books and focus on medical shit. Because isn't that like a common theme with a lot of African and Haitian, or not necessarily Haitian, Caribbean parents that they want like their kids to be like doctors or lawyers or engineers or something more along the lines of that versus having jobs in like any kind of like creative field or like the other side, anything that's like completely opposite of that. They wanted me to be a doctor despite my dad driving a cab for 30 years and my mother being a secretary at the mayor's office. Your mother tried to stop him. She believed in you until she couldn't fight him anymore. He was a demon in the house. You and your siblings all resent him to this day. Oh my gosh. I never went to medical school. I wouldn't either. And decided that I didn't want to finish college because I thought that shit was a waste of my fucking time. I wanted to be a ghostwriter for a long time before realizing that I should be the one with the fame. People should be looking at me instead of the lucky asshole spitting my raps. I mean, couldn't do them both at the same time. Look at Victoria Monet. She wasn't necessarily ghostwriting, but she was writing for a lot of people in the industry before she started creating her own music. Or, well, at the same time, too. I don't know the whole timeline. But she just now getting her recognition. So, I don't know, homie. And you just don't go that route, they resent you. And that's really unfortunate, honestly. And to have your parents hate you for like choosing to do what you want to do with your life is insane. I was dropping out of college and I just wanted to focus on music. She cursed my head and kicked me out. You realize she probably regrets doing it, but that moment still traumatizes you to this day. You can't even go to your childhood home without reliving the moment over and over again. And they done gave this man PTSD, child. Oh my gosh. And I fucking feel you about that childhood trauma. That shit is real. But also, like, it's crazy she kicked him out. Like, kicking him out, I get, being mad, being upset, but damn, you gonna kick him out because he dropped out of college? Like, I'm getting your mom to babysit. So that's why he didn't want to take his kid, Rhea. He didn't want to take Rhea to his mom's house earlier when Alice had asked him. He was real like, I don't like doing that. This is why. Long story short, I'm still doing this music shit. It's going somewhere. Is it? My dupes are doing better than my action music. But for now, I work at Popeyes, waiting for my big break. Feels like it's never gonna come. You've waited for years to finally feel like your hard work is paying off, and now you're finally getting some of your flowers. But it's not enough. Shit. Well, girl, you asked. Was she feeling bad for you? You don't want her pity. You don't want anyone's pity. You just want to be okay. Just because somebody's feeling bad for you or is feeling empathetic towards you or sympathetic don't mean that they're pitying you. Like, dang. Shit happens. Okay. No matter how hard you try. Your parents, too, shouldn't be trying to please everybody in your life. Everybody can't be pleased. Period. I mean, I know he just said that, but I think that was a ridiculous thing for you to have in your head. You learned in your 26 years is that you can't please the people you want to please the most. Because they hard-headed. That's their own damn fault. You remember back in the 6th grade when you came up with a report card full of A's and your father didn't even praise you? Instead, he yelled at you to go take out the trash. Dang. And you stopped putting that much effort in school after that. Damn, you stopped putting that much effort into after the 6th grade, man. You had hella years left. It wouldn't matter, no matter how smart you were. Aww. Besides, it was either not going to college or getting random girls pregnant. That curse was meant for my head. Don't say that. Until your mom cursed you, and now you're suffering by her hands. No matter your connection to God or whatever higher being you believe in, you can't seem to lift it. Sometimes you believe the curse will be removed once you make things right with your mother. You gotta make things right with yourself, baby. Almost like she insulted you, which wasn't the case this time. That first one wasn't my fault. We used the condom. It didn't break either. Okay, so what happened? I feel like she did some shady shit and got herself pregnant. That you really don't care enough to get angry over this. You take a deep breath, leaning back in your seat as you look out the window. Are you sure the condom didn't break? I mean, what other shady shit was she doing? Did she take the condom out the trash can afterward and then stick it back in her? Like, what did she do? What shady shit was she doing? I'm not understanding. Anyways, I'm done. It's not like I'm fucking at the moment. You trying to fuck her in your car right now? What do you mean? You didn't even realize how well you set yourself up to easily shoot your shot until you said it. She couldn't help but grin as you leaned over to quietly speak. I could be. Sir, not you trauma dumping, which really wasn't even a trauma dump because I kind of hate that word low key. Because you going asking you shall receive, asking you shall receive. She wanted to know when he told her. And then go back right into, but I'm all right. I could be fucking on you right now though. Like, sir, I live upstairs. Girl, you have no commentary to give on anything that he said about his life, about his parents, about his kids. Anything? Nothing? Nice. You didn't think she actually lived upstairs. It makes sense now that you're thinking about it. What do you mean you didn't think she actually lived upstairs? You just said she lived upstairs. Why would you not think that she lived upstairs? I don't understand. She did look like she ran the joint. She probably owns the salon downstairs too. You're impressed by her home, but why so many fish? Like, does there have to be 1,000 fish in the fish tank? Stop hating on her fish. If she like the fish, she like the fish. You take a look around. The living room area is nice. It matches her aura or whatever. You live like this? All the candles? It's like a bedroom and face works in here. Is that supposed to be Bath and Body Works? A home that smells good is a welcoming one. Yes, it is. You cock an eyebrow at her. I hate that word. Crossing your arms over your chest as you give her that look. You smoke a lot, don't you? Mind your business. Well, girl, if you smoke a lot, you don't need the candles. You need that air purifier. You laugh with her, walking towards the fish tank to get a closer look, even snapping a few pictures to show your friends later. Why would someone need this many fish? Is she some serial killer that gets a new fish every time she kills someone? What? Are you about to be murdered? What? So the only places still open are a pizza joint and this one bodega that delivers. What you want? Her voice brings you back to reality. You walk towards her to look at the menu in her hand before you remember the most important thing. Pussy. Oh, money. Alright. Boy, you better offer to pay. Fuck you mean? You know what? I'll pay. Really? You know you don't have to. Nah, it's fine. I gotta be a gentleman. Good beesies. You'll get the new pair another time. Oh, goodbye, beesies. You'll get the new pair another time. Sir, a meal for two does not cost the same amount as some freaking beesies. Or Yeezys. Now you need to stop. I don't know what your budgeting or money is looking like, but you need to get it together. You pull out your phone, looking over the menu with her before placing your order, and of course, your card gets declined. Dang! You try again and still declined. Again, dang! That doesn't make sense. You should have money in there. It isn't like you've been irresponsible with money lately besides. You just got a pay raise and got out child support for both of your kids since you promised to see them more often. Oh my gosh. And you still don't got money in your account? That's kind of crazy. Side note, you should be checking your bank account every single time you spend some money. It does not matter. You should be checking your bank account every single day, all of your bank accounts. Do not be scared to be looking at the money that you got. Do not be irresponsible with your money. You realize this is probably an issue with the bank and not your account, but this is embarrassing enough. This fine ass woman just watched your card get declined twice while you were trying to be a gentleman. This is embarrassing. You bite back a swear as you set the menu down. You know I can pay. It ain't that big of a deal. For you now. You would never let yourself live it down. But it really isn't a big deal, Malik, you know. It's fine. I'll see you around, Yolanda. You grab your phone and keys as you head out, pausing at the door to turn back to look at her smirk your face. Despite your embarrassment, you still had to leave this place with a bang. You close the door behind you, but instead of making your way towards the car, you kind of just linger in front of her door for a moment. You really made a fool of yourself, didn't you? Yeah, you can never come here again. Well, dang. You make your way towards the car and you head back to your apartment. Thankfully, you don't have the kids with you for the night, giving you enough time to reflect in peace. Drowning in a fish tank. What is that? Pussy or nothing? We got nothing. We got absolutely nothing. Okay. I liked that story. Although I feel like both of their answers and responses to the conversations of them like flirting with each other was all a hot ass mess. Mainly because it's probably just me personally. That's none of the approaches I would have take whatsoever. Especially her going to his car and listening to that random man's mixtape. That was wild. Not in 2024. Not out here. Not in the city that I live in. Girl, I would never be seen again. I would never be seen again. She's too trusting. Both of them was too trusting. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah. The truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can